All right, this is an impromptu live. I don't know if anybody's in the live stream, but when I was at Thermal Streety, I stopped by the Lucky Strike mine. And I picked up this $125 picker bag. I'm going to record a video of me panning it out, but I'm going to do a live while we're panning it out. So, yeah, I have no clue what to expect from this. I don't know if anybody's even in the live, but this is the first time I've even opened this bag and looked at it. All right, I see some rocks and I see some sand and I see some leaves. Bigger rocks. So, all right, I got my classifier right here. I think it's 1/8 of an inch. Ooh, this isn't a light bag. If you see a nugget in there, don't tell me. I want to be shocked. Holy cow, this is a lot of material. Some 2x4s and sticks and debris in there also. I lost my 1/2 inch classifier, so I'm using an 1/8 of an inch classifier. But I'm gonna get this classified up and we'll bring you back in. All right, I guess I need a bucket or something. I have no buckets. I got this little bucket. Apologize about not saying hello to anybody in the live, but I cannot see the chat. If there is even anybody in the live. Like I said, this is a $125 picker bag from the Lucky Strike. I'm kind of hoping that there's more than one piece of gold in here. Sand balls. I have my sluice standing by. As soon as I get this classified up, we are going to start sluicing the smaller material. And we will save the bigger material for last, in case there's any nuggets in here. Because this is a nugget bag, or a picker bag. Such a beautiful day today. I figured I'd do this outside. Boy, this isn't getting any lighter. Hello to anybody in the live chat. I can't see you though. this should be the last batch classification. Maybe it was a little too much. Welcome to the Empty Pan channel, ladies and gentlemen, where hope is bigger than the gold in our pan. Oh, baby. Woo. Yeah, this one was a big. Should have taken my time more. But that's what you get when you're with the Empty Pan. All right, let me hit record on my GoPro. All right, I've got that all classified out, 2x4s and everything. I did put it in a little bucket here. All right, there's a little bit bigger, smaller material in that than I thought there was going to be, but it is what it is. All right, so I don't know if you can see the mark from the shade and this bucket, but that's how much material we've got to run. So let me get this out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. Look at that. Look at that material. Probably 10 pounds of gold on this board. Does anybody else make noises like that when they bend down and pick stuff up? Or is it just me? All right. All right, I need some water. Ta-da! Fast acting surfactant. I think I might be able to check the chat with my phone, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't say I'm live. I hope that says I'm live. This says I'm live. All right, I can see Lee, I can see Prairie, Storm. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you can see it. I wasn't sure if I was live or not. What I am running is a $125 picker bag from the Lucky Strike mine in North Carolina. I have about 4 gallons of material there, and we're gonna get going on it as soon as this fills up the water. right, let's plug this in and see what happens. Nothing. Because I need to plug this in and see what happens. All right, something happened. I'm not trying to wash any bubbles out there because I don't have a paintbrush on me. All right, I'm gonna start feeding this. I need to put some water in there. Looking good. I've never run one of these bags before, so I don't know if there's going to be small gold or big gold or any gold. Thank you all for stopping in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. It really helps out the algorithm. And once again, this is a $125 picker bag from the Lucky Strike Mine in Union Mills, North Carolina. I got this at JP's Bashiversary when I was there for the Bashiversary. Got to turn my GoPro on for some action shots. All right, we are running that material and it looks good. We're also doing a live stream at the same exact time. So hopefully I'm getting 2 videos out of this, the live and the video I can post up. So I'm going to run this material through. I don't want to bore you guys. If you wanted to be bored, you should be in the live stream. And we'll bring you back in after I got some of this material run, or if I see something in the sluice. Stay tuned. All right. All right. Oops. That was a little bit much. You never want to hear oops when you're panning for gold. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I hope you all can see what I'm doing here. Something Chinese bonking around up there. If it's blurry, I apologize. I'm filming on an iPad that used to be my cash register. what I'm assuming is that there's a couple pickers in the bigger material, and then any gold that I find in the smaller material is naturally occurring material. But don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. I've never seen how they make up their pay dirt bags, so I don't know. Everybody go over to B&B, and he made a post this morning about how he broke his collarbone. Go over to his page and tell him that he's in your thoughts and your prayers. Go say a word. Go say a prayer for B&B for a speedy recovery. Hopefully it's not his panning arm, and he can get back into making some videos soon, doing some live streams. You got to share the love in this community, you know. I guess he fell at work and he hit a concrete sidewalk or something and broke his collarbone. And it put the fear of God into him. Life flashed before his eyes and that kind of situation. But it's such a beautiful day, so go over to B&B, say a prayer for him. Go over to Gator, say a prayer for him. He's home from the hospital. He's doing better. He released a members only video last night. If you're not a member of the cable company, go over to the cable company, join his channel. He's a great guy. Live streams on Wednesdays and Sundays. He has trivia and hangman, slot machines. It's just a good time hanging out with Gator. Love you, brother. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I would be joining in on the conversation, but I'm not getting it on my phone. And the wrong side of the iPod is facing me. So I cannot see the chat. I apologize about that. Need some more flowage. That's just the GoPro turning off, powering down, because I didn't turn it off. I just stopped recording with it. Dang, I should have hooked up my new microphones to the iPad. That way you can hear what I'm saying. Not seeing much so far. I mean, my eyes are terrible. I couldn't see this if I wanted to anyways, but I'm not seeing any shiny yellows up there. But once again, it's a $125 picker bag. I don't know if it's just going to be one picker in there worth $125, or there's going to be 5 pickers that add up to $125. It's just going to be flour gold that adds up to $125, and they didn't even add a nugget. I don't know. But you're in this with me. We're in this together and we're gonna find out. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I apologize about the rooster, but there's one less in there than there was a couple weeks ago. One of them got sick and died. Saved me the trouble of and then so there's only 2 in there crowing now, so it's a lot better than it was. I'm down 33% on the crowing factor. See, that was the son. The other one has a lower pitch. That one is Parmesan, and then the father is Marsala, chicken Marsala and chicken Parmesan. That's Parmesan. And that's Parmesan. Hey, I'm on a live stream here. See how he listened? You know? That's Marsala. That was the dad. And that's Parmesan. I got nugget in there. I got cutlet. I got breaded. They all have wonderful names. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is what I live for right here. I'll show you something real quick. That's my view. That's the view of my house, or from my house. That's what I get to see every day. Those are mountains in the background. Such a beautiful day. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program. There we go. There we go. Sure do appreciate you guys being in here, hanging out with me on this beautiful Saturday. I couldn't imagine spending it anywhere else. My water flow shut down again. There's no leaves in this, so I don't know why it shut down, and my material is dispersing nicely in there. I don't feel any in the tray, the catch tray, so the pump tray, I should say. I don't know. Just after a while, it starts to slow down for some reason. The last one I did, I thought it was all the leaves in it. The leaves were catching on the pump. And it probably was, but it's the only pump I got, and I got to make do with it. And I will be rerunning all this material by hand. I'm going to just pan it out when I'm all done. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Anything came out of my sluice box. But I'm going to do that off camera when you guys aren't around. I barely put even a dent in this. Still not seeing any gold up in the top there. See, not seeing much. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a bottle of water. I'll be right back. For those of you just joining, we are running a $125 picker bag that I got from Lucky Strike Mine in Union Mills, North Carolina. We're right next to Thermal City Gold Mine Camp. The happiest place on the planet. Looking good. Everybody give me a heck yeah in the chat. Heck yeah. I wish I could see the chat so I could say hello to everybody. Yo, AAA Brewers, Raspberry. Hello, hello, hello. CM, hello. How are you? How is everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. This is a $125 picker bag that I got from the Lucky Strike Mine. I've never ran one of these before, so I don't know if there's a big picker in there or if there's a lot of flower gold in there. I don't see anything in the sluice, but I got terrible eyes. So there's that. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I'm torn. I don't know if I want a bunch of little gold or if I just want to find one big piece of gold. I mean, for this big, this is like a 50-pound bag of dirt. I mean, I kind of want to find more than one piece, but finding one big piece is kind of nice too. So I don't know. It's the Empty Pan channel. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't know if that's a piece of gold or not. It kind of looks like a piece of gold. I need to break out my periscope to see that. That's right, I said periscope. What a glorious day. I'd say it's probably 65 degrees, 70 degrees. In the sun, it's a little warmer, but nice and cool out. Perfect time of the year. And once again, thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. More than just a channel, it's a family, you know? You go to all these live streams and you see all the same people, and it's so cool to hang out with. Gold fam. I still got a bunch of material to go through. If somebody else is live and you all got to go over there to hang out at their live, I get it. Thank you all for showing up here. I know y'all's time is valuable. Yeah, I got to meet some really cool people at the Bashversary. That was a good time. If you don't know what it is, I have a couple previous videos. There's a whole bunch of other people, PA, Wrench, Weeks, everybody. They've all got videos of our time adventure at Thermal City for JP's Bashversary. Great time, great people. Definitely mark it on your calendar for next year. Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything shiny. That yellow thing's still there, but I'm not sure if it's gold or not. There are a couple orangish, is that a word? Orange-ish colored rocks at the top. They don't look like gold. But I don't know. Hello to the 11 people in the live stream. Thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sorry it's so boring. Just running some material. Thought you guys would like to hang out and see how it's done by novice gold miner. You want to see a professional do it, you got to go to All Things Country. He'll be live tomorrow at 3:30, and he'll be doing the exact same thing, but he's a lot better at it than I am. He's got it down to a science. I got it down to a pseudoscience. Not real. Still not seeing much in the little material. Not much in the littles. Gotta move my tailings pile over. For anyone who's just coming in, I am running a bag of Lucky Strike, $125 picker bag. $125 picker bag from Lucky Strike Mine. Brewers, John R. and Park Rat Pat and I went to the Miner's Diner at the Lucky Strike, and when we were there, I picked up a bag of picker pay dirt. the heck? There we go. Now we're washing some gold. Now we're washing some rocks, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming here and hanging out. I wish I could engage the audience more, but I can't see the chat, and my phone isn't showing that I'm even live streaming. You know what? Maybe if I used a different account. All right, now I can see you. Hey, CM. Hey, Brewers. Hey, Aqua. Oh. It's hard to see, but I can see it. I can see if somebody's in here. I can't read it, but I can see you. Make sure you go over to Aqua Donkey's site, too, and subscribe to him. Great channel. Does lives on Sunday, 12:30. Let me use this Raptor when we were down there, and that thing was a beast. I love that little triangle nozzle, the little classifier on the tip. I was busting the rocks up with that. That thing, like a pry bar. Makes me want to get a piece of machinery like that myself. I don't think I can afford a brand new Raptor 2.0, so I'm kind of looking at the Piglet. They're 10% off right now. It's like $1,079, so that would be like $107 off. So that's like $900 for the Raptor Flare. But there's this guy that's got one on Facebook Marketplace. He wants $400. He's got the Raptor with the extension. And I was thinking if I bought the Raptor with the extension off of him for $400, all I would have to buy is the Flare, the Piglet Flare from them, and it was like 300 and some odd bucks. So that's only like $700. I could save $200, but I got to drive a couple hours to go get it and drive a couple hours back. And oh, by the way, I don't have a Facebook account, so I'm gonna have somebody contact this person on my behalf. I think there's a piece of gold. I'm seeing something up there now that's yellow. I hope it's a piece of gold. Yeah, but I like that dredge setup. That was good. I don't have a Raptor, so I'm looking at the Piglet. He's got a 2.5-inch dredge nozzle set up on his. So I was thinking I'd just go with a 2-inch dredge. That's fine for me. I don't need anything more than that. Until I do. But yeah, that's moving material. Just vacuuming the bottom of the river. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a piece of gold up there. It's just off into the shadow, so I can't see it. unplug you. Yeah, you can't see that. Can't see that. You can't see that. It's right there. It's just off into the shadow. You can't see it. I wish you could. Plug back in. There you go. I think it's gold. It looks like gold. It's a pretty big flake. Probably a picker. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a picker. Since it was in this picker bag. I'm gonna film a little snippet for my video that I'm making about doing this. So stand by. All right, I've been running it. I haven't even put a dent in this bucket, but I think there's a piece of gold. You're not gonna be able to see it because I tried to see it on the iPad, but it's right there. I'm gonna say it's a picker. Pretty nice piece. I'm gonna keep feeding this until there ain't no dirt no more. I had to delete a bunch of my videos because I ran out of space on my computer. But I have all the original footage, so I mean, if I ever had to, I can make the video again. But I used 2 terabytes of memory for all the videos that I have. So I'm probably gonna have to upgrade to an external hard drive with like a 14 terabyte memory. It's a terrible terabyte. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's a piece of gold. It hasn't moved the entire time. So that's good, because that means that there's more than one piece of gold in this bag. Why? I mean, isn't it just the same exact thing? The top hopper is just a little bit bigger on the Raptor. I mean, I don't know. You all guys know more about than I do. I mean, I'm using a goalie box. How disappointed do you think I could be? I'm just messing with you. Starting to get some leafy material clogging up my pump there. You see it floating on the top of the water there. Everything about it's bigger? Gotcha. Still only seeing that one piece of gold up there in the top. There's a bunch of colors in there, but I think they're just orange rocks. They don't look the same color as that other piece of gold. It's definitely gold. Dried in. It is a lovely day out today. So beautiful. Man, there's still like a lot of material left. A lot of material left. I think I see another piece of gold now. I could be wrong now. I've been wrong before. Don't tell anyone now. Yeah, I think I see 2 more pieces of gold in there. This is a $125 picker bag from the Lucky Strike mine. It's in North Carolina. Man, that looks like a piece of gold way down there at the bottom. Well, it's gone if it was. Huh. Huh. Good thing I'm gonna rerun all this material. Man, it does. It looks like there's gold all the way down here in the bottom. Well, I really hope that wasn't gold. If it's gold all the way down there at the bottom, I'm done. Okay, yeah, no, it's just a yellow rock. Awesome. Whew. I was worried about that. I swear it looked like gold down there. Like a gold fourth to last ripple, you know? That's crazy. How about I turn it off for a second? Then we look in there. Yeah, those are definitely pieces of gold. I don't know if you can see them up there. All right, I turned this off real quick just to check, and there are a couple pieces of gold up there in the top. Not sure if you can see them, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to keep running this, and I'll bring you back in a little while. Yeah, those darn yellow rocks, man. Thanks for all for being here on this beautiful Saturday. I know there's a million other things you guys could be doing, and you guys are here, we're hanging with me, so I really appreciate it. Definitely want to get out in the river again. If I have to go down to my little creek, where there's no gold. And prospect for gold, I will. I'll go down to No Gold Creek again. Nah, there's gold there. It's just super small. False bedrock is way down deep. Way down deep. I could dig there for a year and not hit bedrock. False bedrock. I need a front end loader or an excavator to get down to bedrock there. Plus the water is starting to get cold. That's a mountain spring fed creek. Quite cheap. Nice. Yeah, I want to get to BC and prospect up there someday too. All right, I think I see another dang yellow rock up there. Oh. There was a dang yellow rock up there until it moved somewhere else's. Yeah, getting clogged up with leaves down here. Like all of a sudden it's like really blowing out of there. I was getting no flow because I was blocked up with leaves. Then all of a sudden it's like a jet nozzle. What kind of clown show you running here, mister? Sorry about that. I had to get a thingamabobber for my my thingies. Yeah, leaves. I got leaves. Oops. Yeah, I know. I'll pan it all out again. Definitely need a new one though. There's still a lot of material left. There's at least 2 gallons of material left. It's not the pump's fault too much as the leaf's fault. I am in Western North Carolina. That's what it looks like where I'm from. It is warm. It's probably 75 degrees outside. Still gold in the top. Yep, living the dream. There's actually like a gallon and a half material left. So it's going quicker than I thought. I got one of those dead water flow heads from Prospector Trip. The only pump I have to run it is my big 3,700 gallon that I run my Goldie box with, and I don't have one of the speed settings or the speed controller for it, so I can't use my simple sluice box. I would have used my simple sluice box if I had a speed controller, because that would have just that had gone through this material in a heartbeat. But I don't have a speed controller, so I can't use my 3,700 gallon pump. Not to mention I don't have the right hose to go on my dead water flow head anyways. I gotta buy another hose for it. I got this hose. It's for my Yabby pump. My hand suction dredge, but it's just a little too big. Just a little too big, and I don't have a hose clamp. I'm not gonna crush that hose to make it fit onto the dead water flow head. But if I did, I could have ran this material in a minute. That simple sluice, that thing caught some really small gold. I'm very happy with that. You guys need a good river sluice. Simple Sluice makes some awesome river sluices. I think the one that I had a 2-inch sidewall, and I think he said that he's making them now with 3-inch sidewalls. More universal, but he makes out a good product, and he supports veterans. And I am an Afghan war veteran, so I support people who support vets. That's how we do it around here. We're sharing the love. Yeah, I know. It's so expensive for a Raptor, man. I don't have a lot of money, man. I'm a disabled veteran. I don't get a lot of money. Like a Raptor would be more than my whole disability check for a month. So, I mean, I can't afford a Raptor. There's no way I can afford a Raptor. Unless I found one used and somebody was, here, take this Raptor. But until then, I don't know, man. You make do with what you got until you can do something better. I think there's another piece of gold in there. Trust me. If I could afford a Raptor, there would be one sitting there right now. I would have ordered that the day I got back from Thermal City. Instead, I'm contemplating buying a used Gold Hog for 450 bucks, or a Piglet for 450 bucks, you know? So that's where I'm at. And I know, cry once. I know. Buy one piece at a time. It's a good machine. I would. I don't know. It's like one of those things that you hope you have, you want to have it, but you don't really need it. I mean, the only time I'll need it is when I'm down in Thermal City. It's not like I could use it at that little stream behind my friend Kay's house. Unless I go out west and I can use it out west somewhere. I don't know. It's just one of those want versus need things, I guess. Want it. Do I really need it? The hopper's too small and pivot. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw it. I'm gonna do a little quick snippet. All right, it has been going and going and going and going, and I still have about 1.25 gallons left to go. I'm gonna keep feeding this until I can't feed it no more, and then I'm gonna bring you back in. If I don't drop all my dirt on the ground. Stay tuned. Yeah, I see some shinies up there. I've been curious about this bag too because I haven't seen another $125 picker bag review done on YouTube. So I mean, not that it's not out there. I didn't find it. So I want to see John R do his too. He got $300 picker bag, $200 picker bag. He got the biggest one they had. I don't remember what it was because I didn't get it. I think it was $3 $200, one $125, and then $360 they had left when I was there. So I think he got a $200 bag. It'd be interesting to see the results of that pan out. Nice. Gotcha. Well, you want to go prospecting? I'm just kidding, man. I usually do that too. When I use the Aqua Donkeys Raptor, I let Tyler have all that gold. I mean, it was Aqua Donkeys Raptor. So, let it stay in the family. That kid has gold fever bad. Which is good, man. I mean, it's a good hobby to have. Keep kids out of trouble. He's going to be ahead of the curve. Oh, okay. Once again, thank you all for being here. It means the world that you all guys are hanging out with me. I could be in there watching the Florida Panthers lose. Yeah, my tailings are about to spill over into the my catch tub. I don't know if I should drain it or swap out the water, keep running. I'll just keep running. Yeah, it's just the leaves. The leaves are getting on my intake valve there. the biological material is getting stuck on my pump. Nope. Organics. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna change this water out. It's clogging up my pump. It's not making my life a whole lot easier. Still gold. Still gold. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for a 100% water change here. Parker Schnabel was yelling, "Shut her down, shut her down." Just dumping the water out. Ooh, if I can. Just dump the water out. Enough playing games. I'm gonna put this in a bucket that I have sitting right here. Holy cow! Oh man! It wasn't light. Yeah, that wasn't light. All right, I decided I'm gonna clean that tray out real quick, the mat out real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been going for quite a while, and my pump got all gummed up with leaf material, organic material. So I changed out the water. I'm not gonna run clean water through here without changing this out first. So I brought you in for a little clean out real quick. We're not gonna pan this out. We're just gonna put this in the pan. I don't know if you can see, right there is a piece of gold. So I'm just gonna give this a quick wash out and send her back home. That way we're not gonna lose any gold. All right. Okay, I'm gonna set that off to the side over here so I can step on it and knock it into my deck. All right. Lights. Lights. Camera. Pump. All right, gonna keep feeding this. Bring you back in when we're done. Sorry about that. Had to film a little segue. And I put all those tailings in a bucket over there. I will rerun those when I'm bored. I got 3 buckets of tailings down there I gotta run when I'm bored. So I hope I get bored really soon. I'm just gonna keep accumulating buckets of tailings I need to pan out. Oh, like one of my chickens just sneezed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the bottom of the bucket. Still gonna take me quite a while, but we have found the bottom. Yeah, about a gallon of material left. You tell me so, Jed. I didn't even know you could see his truck. There you go. all washed. He's probably in the chat. Looking good. I'm glad I cleaned that out because those leaves are starting to get on my last nerve. All that organic material clogging up my pump. I know I said this before, but thank you all for being here. That was my neighbor. And dark clouds moving in. Clouds decided to throw some shade on the subject. It's even harder to see now. If it wasn't hard enough to see as it was already. Just because of my eyes. Don't get old, people. Stay young forever, please. It's going good though. Got all the leaves out of there. It's not clogging up anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start investing in more buckets for all these cons that I got lying around. I got coffee cans full of cons. I got 5-gallon buckets full of cons. This thing was full of cons. This thing's full of cons. Cons from everywhere, man. Unfortunately, there's no gold in them, so I'm keeping them for the heck of it. Well, that one there might be gold in, and that one there might be gold in. Ain't no gold in that one though. That's my pay dirt gold. If I make a pay dirt up for a friend. I got that out of my friend's creek. Yeah, we're getting down there now. Less than a half a gallon of material. Probably just going to show you guys the gold that I get from this and not give you a way out, because that'll be in the video that gets released with this. But I will show you some gold. Hopefully. Well, at least 2 pieces. This little conveyor belt material, it catches the gold, man. It works good. I've caught some very, very small gold in this. I see some gold up here in the top again. Oops. And now I don't see any gold in the top anymore. Welcome to the empty pan show. Yeah, I think that piece slid all the way halfway down. Getting down to it, getting down to it. Very close. Thank you guys for your patience and hanging out. Not much material left. Yo, Gator. How are you, brother? Love you, man. I hope you're feeling a lot better. YouTube just isn't the same without you, man. But take care of yourself, rest up, and get better. All right, we're coming down to it. Getting down to it. Not much left in the bucket. Matter of fact, I need to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am coming down to it. There's only a couple shovelfuls left of Lucky Strike $125 picker bag left. We're at the bottom of the bucket. Hopefully we get to see some gold coming out of here. I need to get my squirter bottle so I can squirt. All right. I hate pouring water in my sluice, but it is what it is. You guys can beat me up in the comments later. Not much. Look how big garnets in there. All right, that is gonna do it for the littles. That is gonna do it for the littles. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna bring my pan that I cleaned this out into the other time back, and we're gonna clean this mat out. This is taking entirely too long. Whoa. The GoPro can't see that, so turn that off. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. You're out of here, pal. All right, that's all my cons from the littles. Dump this water out so I can move this out of the way. Drop that $30 bottle of Jet Dry. Is it over? All right, I apologize about that. I hope you're all still with me. Howdy, Steven. Super photo. Fantastic. Okay, are we on video now? All right, okay. All right, I have my littles in my big pan, and I'm gonna do my biggles in my little pan. I don't expect there to be much gold in here, if there is any, so we're probably just gonna go through this really quick. I hope all the gold's in that pan. Well, no, I don't hope. Oh, yeah, there's going to be gold nuggets in here. That's what it's going to be. All right. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Trying to go through this a little fast so I could show you guys some gold. Nothing. Come on, pickers. Gotta move the rocks out of the way. Look at all that organic material in there. A bunch of sticks and stems and leaves. Come on, pickers. Well, I hope they're in the bottom of the bucket. Somehow they work their way down to the bottom. Excuse me. I hope there's some pickers in the bottom of my pan. Two by fours, be gone. Okay, we're hoping for a picker in this bucket here. Look at all that 2x4s and debris. Millions of debris. I hope there's gold in here. You guys excited? It's gotta be in this pan right here. If there's a picker, it's gonna have to be in here. You guys been watching for 2.5 hours. I hope there's some gold at the end of it. All right, I see some shiny. I see some shiny. All right, I don't want to lose anything, so I'm going to pull this back. I can hear it. I can hear it chunking around in there. Okay, where'd you go? There you are. There you are. There you are. That's a nice, that's That's a nice picker, man. That's a real nice picker. That's a picker and a half, in my opinion. That's a really good one. Here, you see first, and then you guys can see. It's a nice piece. And that's all that's in there. So I got to put this in my snuffer bottle right here. How about that sound, huh? Try and get some of these 2x4s out of my pan. Catch tray. All right, well, let's give this a pan down. See if we see anything. Look at all those 2x4s in there. All right, Shazam. Yeah, I could hear that thing sliding around the bottom of the pan. Lots of garnets in the bottom of this. All right. All right. I'm just going to pull this back to show you guys. I'm not going to worry about any lost gold because I'm going to finish this off inside the house. But a piece just went down. There is some good gold in there. That's another picker right there. Picked her right up. Yep, there's some flower gold in there too. Sounds like my neighbor's coming up the road. Yep, so there you go. There is gold in it. To see the results, you're gonna have to stay tuned for the complete clean out video. Until then, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all for coming to my live stream. I really appreciate you all being here for this long of a live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't know who that is. Good thing I got my pistol on me. That is a $125 picker bag from Thermal City. All right, I love each and every one of you. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day today. This is gonna do it. Cable, love you. Aqua, John R, love you guys. Can't wait to prospect with you guys again. Everybody at Sakura, you guys have a great day today. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.